Hello friends, this is Durga again from ITversity, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. So at this time we are talking about MongoDB getting started for developers. So far we have covered many things. Let me share my screen and then explain what is covered and what will be covered as part of this video. So far we have covered several aspects of it. We have seen how to set up MongoDB on Mac. I will be uploading videos for Windows also very soon. And then we have seen MongoDB data architecture. And then we have seen Mongo Shell, CRUD operations. And as part of this video, I will be talking about Mongo Chef, which is an interactive development environment. So far we have been logging into the MongoDB using command line, such as like this. So launch the command line terminal and then run Mongo command. If MongoDB is already running, it will run without any issues. But if it is not running, we have to start before trying to connect to the Mongo instance. So the way we can actually connect is by going to the directory which I have deployed my Mongo binaries, and then go to the history. So there are multiple ways to track the history. You can hit Ctrl+R and then start typing MongoD until the command comes in, and then you can hit enter. Now it is trying to connect to the it is trying to start the MongoD server, and after which we can actually launch Mongo command and launch the and get into the Mongo command line interface, from where we can connect to the database or switch to different databases and start running the queries or Mongo commands. So it is a little bit clumsy. Once the server is started to launch Mongo and then develop the Mongo queries and write scripts is cumbersome using command line utilities. It is the case with traditional RDBMSs also. Traditional RDBMS also provides something called SQL Plus. Traditional RDBMS like Oracle provides something called SQL Plus, which is exactly similar to this. You can only run queries using that interface, and if there are any issues with the query, modifying the queries are challenging. We have similar challenges even with Mongo command line interface. That's where IDEs comes into picture. For traditional RDBMSs like Oracle, we have SQL Developer, PL SQL Developer, Toad, etc. And also there are tools such as SQL Workbench, which is open source, which will work with many RDBMSs. In the similar lines, Mongo have a tool called Mongo Chef. You can Google it and go for Mongo Chef download, and then you can download it. This one, Mongo Chef Core. If you want to have advanced capabilities, you can go with Pro or Enterprise, but here we will be using only Core. And here you have to provide the details about your email ID. That is the only mandatory thing here. And then click on download, and it will start downloading the software. So in this case, I'm using Mac, so I need to download the Mac version. For Windows, it will automatically select this one. For Linux, it will automatically select this one. Make sure you are downloading the right version for your operating system, and then you can click on this to download. So it's 134 MB. It will take a little bit time. So I have already downloaded. So I can go to the Finder or the Explorer here and stop this one. Pause. Cancel. Okay, now it is cancelled. I have already downloaded the Mongo Chef. And so for a Mac, it will be DMG file. We just have to double click on this, and we can install it by just dragging into applications. For Windows, steps will be a little bit different, but it is very straightforward. Once you move to applications, you can start Mongo Chef like this. Okay, and now you can establish a new connection by clicking on this connect icon. Here you can give the database server. It is actually preserving the older one. I can delete this one and start with new connection. You can give the name. local Mongo or my personal Mongo that is running on my PC. And the server is localhost and the port number is 27017. If you have telnet, you can actually test whether that is working or not. So telnet localhost 27017, it is working. So Mongo is actually running on that port number itself, and most likely Mongo will be the only one which will be running on this port number. So we can use the same things here, server as localhost and port number as 27017. If you are connecting to the remote host, you have to get the IP address and the appropriate port number, and then you can actually click on test connection to see whether you are able to connect to the MongoDB server or not. Once it is confirmed that you are able to connect, you can click on save, and then you can actually click on connect. And here I have multiple databases. Local is the database which will come as part of Mongo itself. On top of local, I have mean, dev, test, and HR. HR is the one which I have demonstrated for you as part of CRUD operations. So I will be expanding that one itself. And then I will be opening it up. So now you can see, let me see. Yeah, you can actually click on the collection, and you can see there are 3 documents here, and all of them are having implicit ID as the primary key, object ID as primary key, and you can expand this one to see the details of it. So here you can navigate through the document in appropriate fashion by using arrows. Also, you can actually expand. So here we can see that department is a nested document, and you can open the nested document also, and you can see all the values here. And then if you want to run the queries the same way as you have ran from Mongo command line interface, you can actually go here. Let me increase the font a little bit because it's very small and you might not be able to see. So it's not there under view. I'm looking for the zoom. Probably I have to go to preferences. Okay, editor font, we can increase here. I am using 18 here. Okay, still it is not working. So Mongo preferences. IntelliShell. Anyway, that's fine. We have to figure out how to increase the font a little bit. The conventional way of doing things are not working here. It should be zoom should be in view in most of the cases, but here it is not the case. Anyway, so this query is the db employees.find, and you can run this query by selecting like this and click on this icon, and you can get the data. And on top of that, you can also write the queries such as EMP number, comma 1 in find, and then execute the query. Okay, I have to give colon here, not comma, and then execute the query. And you can see the record with employee number 1. So this is how you can actually execute all those things which we have seen from the command prompt over here. And also you can click on this. I'm not sure what is this all about. Shell methods reference. I thought it will open up the shell and you can run simulated shell environment here, but it is not working as expected. Anyway, you can run the queries here by choosing the IntelliShell. And then if you want to write MapReduce program, you can write MapReduce here. It is Mongo MapReduce, not Hadoop MapReduce. So don't get confused that MapReduce means Hadoop only. Mongo also have implicit MapReduce. If you want to write MapReduce, you can do it over here. If you want to use Mongo's powerful aggregation framework and aggregate data using aggregate framework, you can do that using aggregation. And then you can import the data as well as export the data by using export import. And also you can actually create users, roles, etc. using this interface. Yeah, now I'm able to see with the increased font. Once we move, I think the new Windows only will have the updated preferences. So if I close all these things and then choose this one and go to IntelliShell, now it is much more friendly to view, and now we can run the query and see the output. Okay, so to change the font size and all, you have to go to the preferences here. For Windows, it will be a little bit different, but you will be able to figure out, as long as you are aware that you have this powerful IDE to interact with Mongo. So that being said, I hope you're enjoying the content on the channel or content on this topic. If you like this, please click on the like button of the video. If you want to discuss further about big data or certifications, please join my LinkedIn groups called ITversity-Big Data or ITversity-Certifications. If you want to provide feedback, please use the comment section of the video. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, or if you haven't visited my website called www.itversity.com, which I have started this video using that website itself, so you can actually start visiting my website to view the content on my website. Or if you land onto this video through YouTube, you can view directly on YouTube, and if you want, you can go to my website also, where I try to improvise the learning experience by providing LMS platform on top of these videos. And finally, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. You will get to see a lot more content like this over time. Stay connected with me on the social networking platforms. You can go to stay connected of my website and see on what all platforms I am there, and you can follow me on any of those platforms. And finally, if you like this content on the channel or on the website, please start funding me so that I can come up with more and more content like this over time. You can go to my website on www.itversity.com, and most of the pages will have donate with PayPal, and you can actually donate using this button. Or you can also provide fan funding through my YouTube channel if you live in countries such as US, UK, where fan funding is supported. That being said, thank you. Bye. Bye.